right? So when it comes to programming, you just prioritize the muscle groups that need the most attention. It's very, very easy. What is up? Head over to train legs today with Carolyn. Legs for her are, like I said, it's very hamstring dominant. That's basically like what you want to do. Like when it comes to, like, people ask me, like, when it comes to programming, what's the best advice and the easiest things to give somebody, like, advice-wise, to make a plan? And it's, number one, what's your priority, right? What is the goal muscle-wise, right? So, like, number one is, like, what are your quote-unquote weaknesses, right? Because you're not going to put, when it comes to programming, you're not going to put your strengths at the beginning of the week. So if you got this, like, amazing barrel chest, genetically gifted to have a dope chest, and your legs and back aren't that strong, then you're not going to put chest on Monday just because it's a Monday. You're going to put whatever needs the most amount of attention first. So if it's like, my back is non-existent, my legs are pretty good, and my chest is amazing, well, then we're going to put our back first on Monday. Then we're going to put our legs, depending on what it is, whether it's like quad or whatever, the next day. Then we'll put our chest on the third day, right? And then, like, how often should I train those muscle groups? So if you're doing like a 5-day split, right? There's no need to have chest twice a week if your chest just grows. But it makes more sense to have your back and your legs twice a week, right? So back, legs twice a week, chest once a week. And I'm saying, like, then adding, on your chest day, you're gonna definitely have some chest and shoulders, because you don't have to really focus so much on chest. It could be like one chest movement, then the other can be like, shoulder, lateral raise or a shoulder press of some sort. And then on your back days, you can put more of your rear delt stuff on there, right? So when it comes to programming, you just prioritize the muscle groups that need the most attention. It's very, very easy. And I say that, and I hope not in a condescending way, but, that's my advice, right? So when it comes to Carolyn, when it comes to, programming and her needs in order to enhance her overall physique for the stage, her hamstrings and glutes are an area that need to be focused on. She's also 50 years old. So, the older you get, those muscle groups are harder to maintain. Right? That's just life. That's just evolution, right? When it, like, J-Lo's got a nice physique, but J-Lo ain't gonna have the same J-Lo booty she had when she was in her 20s or 30s, even 40s. Every decade is gonna decline. That's everybody. So when it comes to programming and paying attention to detail and focusing on the weaker muscle groups, you got to train those muscle groups more often, right? If you look at Carolyn's physique, her back, her shoulders, legs, everything looks really, really good, like really good. It's the, it's the glutes and hamstrings that have been something that we've been trying to bring up since we started working together, and it's been working, right? So that's always going to be the focus, because again, when it comes to, your genetic stubborn areas of growth or fat loss, those are the areas that are always going to take precedence over the muscle groups or the other areas that aren't quote unquote stubborn or grow easier. And for me, like, I'm not competitively bodybuilding anymore, but I also want to make sure that I maintain the level of aesthetics balanced with functionality in my physique. That's what I want. I want to continue to create and maintain the aesthetics that I have and that I want, and then as well as build on to making sure that my muscles are mobile, flexible, functional. You guys enjoy the leg workout? I'll put in as many cues as possible. When I do this voiceover, I'll talk you guys through, mindset, my approach, breathing, bracing, all those things that I am hyper aware of when I'm training. And that's what I want people to get to, is a level of hyper awareness in the moment, that self-awareness, that, mindfulness, It's all mental health practice in the end, to be honest, guys. Like, let's be serious. Muscle-mind connection is an absolutely amazing tool for being in the moment, being self-aware, having great body awareness. So, for those of you guys out there who are maybe struggling with their mental health or struggling with understanding, like, being present, understand that your pursuit to a muscle-mind connection is literally just that. It's being in the moment. It's being self-aware. It's being, present. So remember that.